What's up, guys? If y'all here right now, y'all are ready and prepared for part 2 of my jail story. Um, so yeah, recently I gave y'all part 1 explaining to you guys how I got the shit slapped out of me while I was in jail. Like, so ghetto. This is part 2. I might go into more details. Let's get into this jail story. I almost gotta watch and see where I was left off. So let's see where I left off. I turned around and she literally slaps the shit out of me. Like in broad daylight. It felt like it was in front of everybody because motherfuckers was up. I don't know who all saw it. I feel like people seen it. I don't know. But we told people. I couldn't help but to say it. Like I wasn't even able to get my lip back right then and there. So I couldn't even follow. Okay, so what exactly happened? So like I said, me and this girl, we had like a little weird exchange going on. Like, but at the end of the day, that was like my dog. That was my dog, my OG. Like, she put me on to everything being there. Like, it was no bid without her. So like I said, I walked out of her cell and she kind of came and cornered me in her cell. Like, I am literally, like, I feel like I gotta get up to show y'all. I don't know if my head is going over the thing, but I am like about to turn around and she called my name too. I'm about to walk out. She called my name to catch my attention. I turned back around, and when I turned back around, she went pop and slapped the shit out of me, y'all. Like, when I say she slapped the shit out of me, she literally slapped the shit out of me. Like, I'm a jokester. I take stuff serious when I know it need to be serious, and that girl was very abusive. Like, so it sound like, oh, you let a bitch slap you, but she was always trying to put her hands on me. Like, we was always like at a thing where we was about to fight. So the slap is like outrageous when I tell people, but our dynamic is like slappable. Like, she 100% felt comfortable slapping the shit out of me is what I'm saying. So the bubble is like right there. You can, like, I don't know if you guys ever been to jail before, but if you ever been to jail, you know, like, depending on how the cell block set up, like, you can pretty much see through the bubble. Like, you can like see through the bubble. They will bang on the bubble if you're doing something wrong. So most of the time it was us that was always the reason why some shit was going wrong. Like, we was either arguing, we was fighting, throwing food at each other. So this one particular day, I wasn't trying to go off. Like, I wasn't trying to go off right there. So I had to be humble. Like, I had to be humble. I don't even remember, like, the initial what happened immediately after the slap. I know spit came out my mouth. And our cells was right next to each other. My cell was 202. So hers was 203. And I went in my cell and she tried to come in my cell, and I feel like I shut my cell. But you can get the cell buzzed, but sometimes they look at us and they be like, y'all drawing, like it's always y'all too. So I don't feel like they opened my cell back up for her. So now I'm irritated, but at the same time, like, I'm not taking it like hostile, like, oh, I gotta fuck this bitch up, like it's about to get crazy. No, I never had that energy. But I knew I'm gonna get my lip back. I was smart. Like, I'm in jail fighting a homicide case. I'm not even about to look like I'm playing around just to get sent back to the hole. So I came in on maximum security. So that's the hole. You're a red. You 23 and 1. I was out 1 day, 1 hour a day. So the hole is over there on, like, where Max is at. The hole is over there where the mental people are. So it's a lot going on over there. I was already over there for a month when I first came. Like, when I went down to general population, it was nothing but God and manifestation, because it's no charges was dropped. Like, no, like, most of the time when people get moved, they get like a lesser charge or whatever. But that wasn't my case. Like, it wasn't no charges dropped. I literally just got moved. So she literally watched me when I was in GP. So she was familiar with who I was before I came over to the block. So she was always talking to me. We was always talking to each other. I never talked to nobody else. Like, I only would talk to her. I had like familiar faces in and out that that I see in passing that's like being nice to me for no reason. But that was like my dog. So it only got weird when I let her give me head. After that, it was like cool for me. Like, I'm gonna go back to my normal routine. I tried it, whatever. But for her, no. Like, that shit, like, she ain't about to play with you. You think you about to play about this money? No. So I literally, like I said, y'all, I was ignoring her for days. Not even, like, but I was definitely ignoring her in moments and stuff like that. This is a lot of primer on here, and it's supposed to be very smoothing, so I'm hoping. And particularly today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix two foundations. I'm going to mix my Forever Skin Glow Dior is 6N. I'm really a 6W, so this shows up a little orange. The Flawless Laura Mercier foundation that went viral, 2 years ago. I don't even use this. Like, I don't even use it. So this is a little bit like winter, like very light. This is a little bit orangey. So we're going to mix them together. I never did it before. And I'm a mixologist, but I never mixed this concoction together. These foundations, I did not have to use all of that. So yeah, anyway, I didn't really talk to nobody else. Like, so regardless, after our exchange, I still like went back to norm, and I'm still fucking with you because you my dog for real. Like, to me, that wasn't about nothing. To her, it was about everything. So hello. Hey, what you doing? You still working? Finish the story. Alright, so like I said, we were standing in her doorway and she slapped the shit out of me, okay? So boom. I told y'all that the bubble is right there. So if you're familiar with gel, you are familiar with the fact that any little thing you do, they see it. So I couldn't get my lick back then and there. So boom, went in the cell, they closed the doors, did all of that. Later, when they buzzed our cells, like, she the type of person that she has to come, like a little kid, I have to come see about it. Like, it's almost like she presented herself to me so I can get my lick back. And when she came in my cell, we like start going back and forth, and she let me get off on her for a little bit. But yeah, like, it got to the point where it was so hostile, y'all. She legit like slapped the shit out of me. Everybody thought it was funny though. Like, everybody thought it was funny. But the one time the one time some shit happened that wasn't funny, like, I legit was not fucking with her. Like, I'm like, you over there, I stay over here type of thing. Leave me the fuck alone. So I spent all day on the phones. Sometimes they like took our tablets or whatever. So on the times where they take the tablets, like, you gotta be out there on the phone with it. Because other than that, you could be sitting in your cell on the phone. Like, I sat in the bed all the time on the tablets and would be on the phone all day. Like, I kept me a tablet. The one thing about me and her is we had stock. We did the tablets, so like, I would have like 3, 4, 5 tablets in my cell. I'm never going to be without a tablet. I'm never not going to be able to text. I'm never not going to be able to make a phone call. Like, I lived a very luxury kingdom life out the county. I'm just saying. But anyway, so another time we wasn't talking. This is the toxic behavior. Another time we wasn't talking, and like I said, everybody jose her. So if she say, oh, alright, I'm not fucking with Kaya or whatever, people still gonna fuck with me because people still fuck with me. But weird bitches are really like be on some weird shit. Like, bitches was like that in jail, especially because they was on her dick. So all of the other dykes though, they like, alright, it's all fun and games. So I'm on the phone, still not talking to her because the bitch was possessive as fuck. She loved attention. Like, and the one thing you could do to get her mad is not give her new attention. Like, if you want to get her mad, don't give her new attention. And that's why we was always fighting, because I would be on some like, I ain't saying shit to this bitch. So another time period went by. I'm not saying nothing to her. I was doing like classes, like AA classes, like my whole bit, just for something to do. So to the point where I ran the class type of thing. Like, it was people only going because I was in the class. People that was in and out of jail, they would, as soon as they come back, they like, hi, can you put me in a class? Can you get me back in the class? Like, so I say that to say she, like, will find her way to come in the hallway when she know that I'm out there in that class. So on the days that I'm not talking to her, especially, she'll walk past the door and be like just to let me see that she around type of thing. Like, yeah, I could get out here. So one time she was out there and I was in the hallway and I ignored her. Like, I ain't say nothing to her, and it was only me and her in the hallway. So it's like, who you fronting for now? You ain't gonna say nothing to me. It's just me and you type of thing. Nope, still didn't say nothing to the bitch. So she pushed the trays. Like, she did the trays. We're back on the block and I'm on the phone. Like, I came back, I'm outside of my cell. Mind you, that's a thing, because when I'm outside of when we be beefing, we literally be in the cell. Like, I'll stay in my cell, she'll stay in her cell. Like, it was just weird like that. Like, so weird. So I'm out of the cell. Bitch, now that's a problem, because like, oh, you out of the cell, you ain't mad type of thing. Like, you out of the cell. So the trays came. I never really eat my tray unless it's like a bunch of vegetables. That's the only thing. And it's crazy because I imitated for my sisters how I used to be with the trays with the vegetables. Like, I gave out my tray all the time, but when it was vegetables, I said nothing. I come downstairs, I grab a tray, and I walk up to each individual and they give me their vegetables. I don't say nothing. Like, I don't say shit at all. And that particular day they had cabbage and shit, and I was in my bag. She know I ain't fucking with her, so she keep trying to offer me like her vegetables, and everybody like offering me their stuff. And because I'm not fucking with her, I'm not fucking with none of y'all, because y'all on her dick so heavily. Like, so I am definitely not, I'm not talking to her. So I'm not talking to y'all. So everybody trying to give me their food. No, I don't want it. Why this bitch? I promise you, y'all, I'm not making this up. I'm on the phone minding my business, and I kept a fresh pair of sweatpants. Like, I made bitches want to start getting sweats in there, because they changed the way they look. They had the nigga sweatpants, and then they had the girl sweatpants that really like fit you. So I'm in jail the whole time looking like a snack. Like, I'm not even pumping myself up. Like, on an everyday basis, I look like a snack. Respectfully. So I'm on the phone looking like a snack, and she's trying to get my attention, and I am probably talking to, I could have been talking to my boyfriend at the time, but I remember her saying, and you wasn't talking to him, because she knew my demeanor. So she was like, you was on the phone with somebody else. Like, I know how you be when you talking to him. Swear to God, this bitch started throwing food at me. She starts throwing food at me. Like, start throwing food at me. And now, monkey see, monkey do, throwing food at me. All this food, y'all. Now her little friends is throwing food at me too. Like, hold the fuck up. Because they all start throwing food now. Like, now it's not even just her. Like, it's all of them throwing food. I'm like, hold the fuck up. Like, y'all got me fucked up. I'm so angry right now, y'all. Like, I am beyond angry. And don't pay my brows minds, because your eyebrows are sisters, not twins. I'm going to clean these bad boys up. But I'm angry at this point. Like, I'm like, you got me fucked up. And, you know, like, you be having this, like, whole cool cute position on the wall. Like, it's not for the weak. It's not for the weak. Like, the position on the wall, like, it's not for the weak. So the way I was positioned, like, I'm comfortable, like, I'm propped, like, it wasn't okay for them to start throwing food at me. I was so mad They was throwing food at me. It was like 5, 6, 7. It was all of them at this point. We had to go in because of a food fight. It was everybody, y'all. It turned into a food fight. Like, they literally, she called me up there because they called me up to the bubble because they seen me the one doing it. And I looked like I was the, because they never catch what they doing to you. They always catch what you doing back. So, all right, I'm jumping ahead. They was throwing food at me, y'all. So, they throwing food. I'm angry. I put the phone down. I remember the phone hit the wall so dramatic. Pop, pop. And they was like, no, Kaya, no. Because they know what I was about to do. I ran up to the table. They throwing food at me. Now, if you ever been to the jails, like, they either had the trays, the white foam trays, like you would get, or they have them brown, bulky trays. Like, them brown, bulky trays. Bitch, today was a brown, bulky tray day. I took the trays and I'm throwing them at them. I'm throwing, y'all throwing food at me. I'm throwing trays at these bitches. Like, I'm literally whop. And it's not really whop. I'm dramatic because it's a tray. So it's not like I can just throw it like I'm having to do it with 2 hands. Whop over there. Whop over there. I'm fucking throwing trays like nobody business. Like, I promise you, I'm throwing all these trays. I get caught. They start banging on a bubble, like banging on a bubble. And when they bang on a bubble and then they point at you and they go, come here. Like, the one, Swig, she didn't play. If she's still out there, that's my road dog. But that bitch did not play. I'm sure she's still out there not playing. I come up to the bubble and and they like, Thurgood, what the fuck you doing? You trying to go you really trying to go to the hole? You trying to go to the hole? Like, what the hell? What did somebody do to make you start doing that? Like, they was like, they couldn't get too mad because they never seen me do no shit like that. So they was like low key. You could tell that they was confused because they was like literally like, they're good. Like, everybody, like, it was crazy. So while I was up there in the bubble, they had already, one of the COs had already came downstairs and was asking who threw stuff at me, and nobody told them. So when I was up there, I knew exactly who it was. Like, I was like, somebody was throwing food at me and I didn't know who it was. And she was like, you know who it is, y'all know who it is, y'all know who was throwing food. But because they didn't see the food throwing and only seen me, she was like, I ain't going to write you up, but if you don't tell me who was throwing it, I'm going to lock y'all all in for the rest of the day. So, bitch, I ain't going to say who did it. So, we was locked in for the rest of the day. And then in the mornings, at nighttime with the meds, like, I don't take meds, but they would still open my cell and her cell, period. Because her cellie took meds. I ain't never really have it. I had cellies, but for the most part, I had it my way. So the cellies that I didn't like, I don't really remember them. And then the cellies that I did like, I'm still locked in with them. But yeah, they didn't even open my cell. Like, they was being petty, knowing I don't need to come out anyway because I don't take meds. But they didn't open my cell because they was being petty. They didn't open her cell neither, and her cellie take meds. So now she banging on the door like, what about my cellie? What about my cellie? She mad. Like, now you mad because you threw stuff on me and we got locked in. But still, they all blamed me for us being on lockdown. Like, it was so strange. Like, y'all really picked with me. Y'all picked with me, and then I fucking took it further than y'all could ever think of. And now y'all mad because we on lockdown? Like, motherfuckers was acting mad weird. So, mind you, like, the COs and stuff in jail are...
Say thank you to Kaya.
Hey, Kaya.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I love you so much. I hope you like it. So, the COs or whatever, they're all petty. Like, right? They're all fucking petty. So, instead of just leaving it like that, like, it's obvious I'm locked in my cell because I don't get meds. Let's just take it as that. Like, I'm not fucking I'm not mad that my cell is not open, because at the end of the day, I don't get meds. It would be very diabolical for me to be mad because even though on a normal basis I don't get meds, y'all still buzz my cell and let me come out. But at the end of the day, I don't get meds. So I'm not going to feel bad that I'm locked in my cell while they're getting meds, because, bitch, I'm okay. There's nothing mentally going on with me. So instead of just leaving it be, like, the CO could have left it be. Like, I don't get meds. I don't care. So she did she did meds, and then she buzzed my cell at the end of the meds and said, come to the thing. Now, the way my cell was, I'm at the corner, so I got most of the balcony. So I like to consider, like, I'm in a condo with, like, a balcony. Like, that's what I had to tell myself to be, okay? Judge your mother, okay? Judge your fucking mom. Anyway, so she comes up on my balcony, and she's like, yeah, you know why your cell wasn't buzzed? And now I'm being a dickhead because at the end of the day, I don't get meds. So I know why my cell wasn't buzzed. And she said, you know why your cell wasn't buzzed? I said, yeah, because I don't get meds. And she said, oh, that's how you want to play it? Oh, that's how you want to play it? I make it so you always locked in on med time. Bitch, I don't get meds. So I get that what you're doing is you trying to antagonize me because you want to know who threw food at me. You want to know what happened. It's not like you want to be a CO, and get somebody in trouble or do your job. You are just trying to be newsy. Like, our life is a little bit more interesting than your life is. So you just want to be newsy. So my thing is, y'all are already, you as an individual CO can't control me. So I don't care that my cell is fucking locked. I don't care. So she's still mad that I'm not telling her. So she goes to her cell and she's like, she ain't even buzz hers to talk. She like, if you tell me what happened, I'll let you out. And she like, ain't nothing happened, ain't nobody happened, ain't nothing happened, ain't nothing happened. Like, all in the thing, like, ain't nothing happened. So she like, alright. So normally when they done doing meds, the reason why she buzzed my cell early anyway is because I'm a cleaner and I just be out while they doing meds and then stay out after that because we start cleaning. But this night, because of the food fight, she like, oh, y'all don't need to clean, y'all don't need to clean. So she come in my walkie and she like, you still not talking? I said, it's nothing to say. And she was like, all right, well, since don't nobody know what happened, y'all can't come out and clean. Only one of y'all can clean. So y'all could decide who coming out to clean the whole block, either you or her. I'm like, no, she's petty. Now, this is just really being petty. But you're really petty because I don't never clean. I come out to be cute. She does most of the cleaning. She does my job, her job, every single day. So, yeah, buzz her cell. They buzz her cell. She out cleaning. Why she in the door, like, being smart, doing all this weird shit as if I'm locked in because I couldn't come out? Like, I didn't want to come out. You clean the block by yourself. So the whole time she out there sweeping, mopping, talking shit. And you mad you locked in the cell. She's like, you mad you locked in the cell? Like, girl, I promise you I'm not mad that I'm locked in the cell. I promise you that y'all are mad that y'all threw food at me and I fucking snapped the fuck out and got y'all locked in, because the joke is on you. I don't come out. You was only mad that I was out in the first place. Like, I'm cool being in my cell. I got the tablet in here. I got everything in here. And then just that fast, I don't have to come out and fucking clean. But this girl, even then, she's still outside the door doing doing her little smart stuff. And when she be smart, like her celly, like just everybody just to be on that weird shit with her. And I'm just like, you know what? I am not coming out tomorrow. But then the more I thought about it is, I don't want these bitches to think, like, I know they ain't thinking nothing crazy, but I'm like, I don't want them to think like, oh, Kaya ain't coming out because of that. So the minute they start letting us back out, I'm back being out. And then I want to say, everybody was apologizing to me But she still, everybody was denying it still. Nobody started it. Like, I'm like, who started it? Because I know she started it, but she was swearing she wasn't the first one. And she lied so good, but at the end of the day, she really had me thinking like, damn, maybe she wasn't the first one. Child, girl, I'm telling you, like, that right there was, the slap wasn't nothing. That's the fucked up part about it, is she slapped the shit out of me and that wasn't nothing. But when they threw that food on me while I was on the phone, like, the slap did not have me enraged. Like, the slap, I keep saying slap, the slap didn't have me enraged. Like, it didn't have me enraged at all. I don't know why. It's very diabolical, but it didn't have me enraged. But that fucking food shit, had me enraged. I was pissed. I was angry. Like, y'all throwing food at me. And I could have really got myself cased up throwing them trays. Like, if somebody would have got hurt, that's all I needed. Like, you already in here fighting a homicide by vehicle. Now somebody in here claiming you fucking gave them a concussion. Like, they would have loved it. The white people in court would have fucking loved that. They would have lived it up. But God was by my side, because the way I threw them trays, I should have went to the hole. If that was anybody else, they would remove them from the block, all that. Like, you get privileged in jail when you somebody like me. Yes, I went the fuck off, like, off. Our relationship dynamic was very much abusive. Like, I had this, like, big bruise on my neck, like, my whole bed, like, half of my bed into the end of my bed, because of her. And when it started to fade, right, she was so mad. She like, what, you order cream or something like that? Why that mark not there no more? She, like, was mad that the bruise that she gave me faded away. Like, I promise y'all, the bitch was crazy. So we was, like, mainly the only two ones getting visits every Wednesday. Like, I promise y'all, like, for a little bit, until other people start coming on our block, we was dumb. So every Wednesday we got visits. Every Wednesday my boyfriend at the time would come and see me, or my friend or LaShawn would or like LaShawn, I had a visit every Wednesday, and then I was on video visits, like, all day, every day. So we the main two that's always going to the visit. So I didn't have to tell my family, my sister, my friends who this bitch was, because at the visits she made herself known. She's gonna grill everybody. She's gonna look the whole time. She's gonna make herself known. And mind you, she's not ugly. I told you, all the bitches was on her. So, like, she know how to intimidate somebody. And the whole time I would do a visit, she'd be minding her business on her visit, but she definitely, like, she could tell me everything. My sister had on everything. My friend had on, like, she could even tell me, like, I remember one time we was home talking, and these shirts was real popular. These shirts got popular or whatever. I forget what they call it. It's a popular brand. And I was telling her, I said, my ex used to wear them all the time. That's his brand. No, he wears them all the time. Like, it's crazy, because that's the only person I know that wear that brand. And she was like, yeah, he definitely used to have on one of them shirts every visit. And I'm just like, the fact that you paid that much attention is wild. Like, anyway, my sister ended up nicknaming her Baby Psycho. So whenever they would call me, whenever I'm gonna try to do like a subtle pink eye, and I don't never just go bold with some pink in my crease, but that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll do a little brown first though. I'm gonna put the brown bronzer in my crease and see how I like that. But anytime I fucking use that powder and then wipe my nose, it gives Coke vibes. But I promise you, I would never give Coke vibes. But I do notice every time I do that. And then sometimes I be looking back at my videos and I'm like, oh yeah, that gives Coke vibes. Anytime I think I'm about to do a talk through, I can't do a talk through. Like, phone ringing, the thing dying. Why don't I have more batteries? I hope you guys enjoy my get ready with me story times. Not gonna lie, I love it. So I end up finishing this with a voiceover because I honestly thought it was all over for my talk through, because like my phone kept ringing. I was on the phone like the whole time. So editing my video, I'm actually surprised that I was able to like finish the story in between all that, because I swear to God, I said a million times on the phone, like, I'm just gonna have to do a voiceover. But I end up talking my way through it, and I love it. And I hope you guys love it. Like and subscribe, guys. I'm trying to build my channel back up. At first, I was a little hesitant about telling my story because at the end of the day, it's also a testimony for me. Like, y'all, like, I literally went from glam to being in a jam. literally, I'm not like playing with y'all. Like, I didn't expect that shit. I know a lot of rumors going around, and I'm not even going to touch on that on this channel because I got something coming to address all of that. All I'm gonna say is I've been home for 2 years and I'm healed and I'm ready to talk, and I'm ready to spill the beans. And I know a lot of people look at it like, oh my God, you've been home for 2 years, get over it. But honestly, I did 2 years in jail, and it's literally taken me 2 years to heal from that shit. So I'm ready to tell my story. I'm ready to tell my testimony. And it's funny shit. Like, I literally went to run from jail to CEO, even though I was a CEO first. But, like, this is my story, my testimony.